Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5.
Did you see that?
Efforts to recover the bodies of those who died in Wednesday's air crash near Washington, D.C. have resumed on the Potomac River. 67 people were killed when an American Airlines regional jet and US Army Black Hawk helicopter collided near Washington's Reagan National Airport. Officials in Washington say they are going to attempt to salvage the wreckage of both aircraft. Investigators have recovered the flight data recorders known as black boxes from the wreckage of the passenger plane. A preliminary report into the crash will be issued in 30 days.
My overarching question is, and it's hard to know, what was the helicopter pilot thinking? The American Airlines jet was on final approach on runway 33. They're in the landing configuration, which means they have all their lights on, including landing lights. It's a clear night. How can you not see the plane?
The Palestinian armed group Hamas has released the names of 3 hostages it says it will free on Saturday under the ceasefire deal with Israel. They are Israelis Ofer Calderon, Yardan Bibas, and American-Israeli Keith Siegel. Mr. Bibas is the father of Kafir, the youngest hostage, who was 10 months old when he was kidnapped by Hamas. His wife Shiri and their other son Ariel were also captured. The Israeli Prime Minister's office said Israel had received the list of hostages. Israel will release another batch of Palestinian prisoners in return.
Mesdames et messieurs de la presse, la République démocratique du Congo traverse...
Rwanda is illegally occupying the Democratic Republic of Congo and attempting to orchestrate regime change. That's according to the country's foreign minister. Therese Yayik Wamba-Wagner said the world had allowed Rwandan President Paul Kagame decades of impunity and failure to hold him accountable for violating international law. Her comments come after the Rwanda-backed M23 rebels captured the eastern Congolese city of Goma and threatened to continue their offensive to the capital Kinshasa, which is 2,600 kilometers away. Rwanda's government spokeswoman denied the accusation and said its troops were only deployed to prevent the conflict spilling over to its territory.
And this, all this.
Chaos has erupted in Ghana's parliament, with lawmakers destroying furniture and pushing and shoving each other. Police were called into the meeting held to vet Ghana's new ministerial appointments as MPs damaged tables and microphones. The vetting committee had disagreed over a number of issues, with some accusing opposition MPs of dragging out the process in order to settle political scores. On Friday morning, the vetting committee's chairman apologised to the Ghanaian public, calling it totally unacceptable.
We commend the police for what they did last night in ensuring law and order, and we urge them to continue their good work. We are also concerned about the attempt by the majority to disregard pre-sitting agreement on a number of nominees to appear before the appointments committee.
Stars including Billie Eilish, Pink, Katy Perry, Nirvana and Dr. Dre have all performed at a Fire Aid benefit concert in Los Angeles to help the area recover from 2 of the largest fires in its history. More than 20 artists from various genres took to the stage for the 5-hour show, which happened simultaneously at 2 large venues in the city and raising money for wildfire relief efforts. Actor Billy Crystal welcomed the crowds at the Kia Forum, wearing the clothes he had on when he escaped the Pacific Palisades fire earlier this month. And a Mongolian sumo wrestler has been promoted to the sport's highest rank in a ceremony on Friday. Hoshoryu became the 74th Yokozuna, or Grand Champion, after winning a major tournament last week. To become a Yokozuna, the wrestler must not only achieve great sporting success, but also display good conduct and be approved by a board of judges. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.